Hi y'all, it's Neva from Manic Mama Musings, and I'm back. I've been here for a long time, but oh, no love, I guess. Okay, I see how that is. So this is Mental Health Monday on a Tuesday. So it will be in Mental Health Monday playlist. I do have playlists if you guys want to run them. If Since I have a lot of new subscribers since I did a Mental Health Monday because it's been forever. I am not a professional. I cannot give you professional advice. I can tell you what it's like from someone's perspective who has bipolar and PTSD and severe depression. Okay. I talk about my coping mechanisms. I never give advice. I only give advice that has been given anyway. I'm not a medical professional. So if you are having problems, my first advice, the beginning of this video is to seek professional help. Okay. So today I'm going to talk about how our hormones as women, if you're a man, um, you might still want to listen. You might could learn something that would help you with the woman in your life, be it mom, sister, daughter, wife, girlfriend, who knows, best friend. Uh, so we'll start from when I was, my bipolar was really out of control a couple years before I had my oldest daughter, which was about the age, because it starts anywhere from like 22 to 24, you start really showing symptoms. And I was 24. And it got like, what made me get help was that I physically tried to hurt somebody. That was not in my, that was never known to happen before. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One time. Long story. But anyway, this was out of the blue. This was not somebody trying to fight me, not me um, defending myself. This was, I went off the train tracks, okay? There might be cat interruptions. We've got a bed full of animals, or a dog, who knows. Anywho, so then when I had my oldest daughter, I chilled out a lot. Like, I stayed busy working. I was determined to keep a job because I was a single mom and her dad wasn't helping. And I seemed to be doing okay. Seemed to be. I really think I just stayed so busy that I didn't take care of my mental health. I self-medicated, not with alcohol and drugs, but the affection of a man, we'll put it that way. Hence, I get pregnant with my twins. There you go. And then I got really bad postpartum after I had them, which they say happens especially with multiples because it's such a huge hormone drop, okay? Like I said, I'm not a medical, this is what has been told to me. I got the baby blues really bad, and then it set a whole whirlwind of my bipolar and anxiety. Now, this is the first time that I had anxiety, not just from my PTSD. Well, I can't say that, but it was to the extreme where I would go and I was up all night making sure the door was locked, even though I had checked it 10 minutes earlier, and making sure the stove was off, and making sure if I hear a noise, I'm up and I'm seeing what it is. And it was bad. And after this, I ended up in 3 mental hospitals within 4 years. 4 years. So it was bad. And they tried me on all kinds of meds. And then they finally found some that worked, and I was good for quite a long time. And then, as your brain convinces you you're okay, you stop taking meds. And I did good for a while off my meds. I really did, because I was doing intense therapy. I was doing EMDR for my PTSD. I was not taking narcotics for my anxiety because, you know, Xanax and Klonopin are narcotics. So therefore, anyway, you get the idea. I'm not telling you to stop your meds. I was doing well though. Just recently, if you remember, those that have been here a while know that I got into a very, very, very dark place. Like, I didn't want to end my living, but I did not care if I kept living, if that makes sense. And I lost my passion for everything. I quit crocheting. I loved my husband, but I I don't think I really I didn't express it enough. My fur babies are my heart, and I didn't show them the love they needed. My kids, even though they're grown, they still need to know that they are my heart, and I don't feel like I was expressing that to them enough. Um, my plants, I had a lot of house plants. Most of them are dead now, because I did not care for them. Now, thank goodness, there was, you know, my animals and my human family, excuse me, they're still alive because there's other people to feed them, and I did. You get the idea. So my doctor put me on an antidepressant. She put me on duloxetine. That's the generic name. I can't remember. I think it's Cymbalta is the name brand. It helped a little, so she upped it. That was helping quite a bit. So, but the last time I went to see her, I was like, you know, I'm feeling better, but I'm still not crocheting. I'm not doing the things I was doing. I've lost my passion. And can we up my antidepressant? She's like, Neva, it's maxed. I was like, oh dear God. Okay. She goes, but you know what we could try? I was like, what? An antipsychotic, which is what they use for bipolar, in case you didn't know. And so she put me on Abilify, a low dose. Let me tell you guys, it's like I'm seeing the world all over again through clear eyes again. Like I remember why I need to take it. Okay. So if you're not taking your meds and you're supposed to, I'm not telling you go take meds without a doctor's approval, but if you are prescribed meds and you're not taking them, even for medical stuff, okay, but I'm just telling you, you need to. You will be reminded why you need to take them. Just saying. When I had my twins, it was almost to the point I thought I was schizophrenic because I would hear and see stuff that wasn't there. But bipolar, schizoaffective is the same way. This was not that. This was just, I just wanted to go to sleep and stay asleep. I didn't care if I got up to eat. I didn't care if I crocheted. I didn't care if I got out of the house. I didn't care. I just didn't. I feel better. I love my doing my YouTube videos, and I love my YouTube friends, and I lost my passion for my videos, and I apologize to y'all for that. I am gonna try in the new year to stick to a schedule, and I'm going to try to make it take you on small adventures and stuff, kind of like we did it driving through the old cemetery that I used to clean, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try for that, okay? I want you to enjoy watching my videos. I don't want you to do it because, well, she subscribed to me, so, and she watches my videos, or, oh, she's my friend. And no, I want you to watch because you get something out of it. Just so you know, I am there for a while. I did Mental Health Mondays every Monday unless something came up. I had quit doing them because I just didn't know how to express even how bad I felt to people. Like, LJ now realizes, looking back, that I didn't ask for help and that he needs to be more aware and kind of pay attention to what my moods are like. So if you have loved ones and that are that check on you and stuff, you need to let them know what to watch for, because you know when you start going downhill. We just don't want to admit it most of the time. I'm just saying, or at least I don't. So Like I said, I'm not a medical expert, but I will give you the advice that your doctor gives you and that I've been told and that I'm happy to say has helped me. And that is to always talk to your doctor about how you're feeling and let them know if you, because sometimes we're taking meds and they're not working anymore. We need a change or we need the dose adjusted and stuff. And then if you start on a med and it makes you too sick, let them know that too. What started that whole dark scenario was gabapentin made me terribly sick and I slept all the time. And then for whatever reason, once I got that low, I couldn't pull myself out. So I hope this has been helpful. If you are someone who has someone in your life that you love that has a deals with mental health issues, um, be there for them and try to learn everything you can. My mom, at first, she grew up in a time where we didn't talk about mental illness. It didn't exist. But once I had all the problems I had, my mom did everything she could to learn about my disorders. Now, did she still understand what it was like to be me? No, she didn't. And you can't unless you've walked exactly in that same person's shoes. Because what I go through as having bipolar is not the same as what someone else has gone through. Just saying. But you can learn stuff so that you can try to help them and you can watch for warning signs. So I really felt like I needed to get this video out because the holiday season is coming up and that is so very hard for so many people. So even the people who don't deal with mental illness, some of them go into deep depressions. Mental illness increases those chances. And I'm just mental illness aside, check on the people you love this time of year and let them know that they're loved. We make such a big deal out of holidays. And that's fine, except for that those people who don't have a whole lot of people to celebrate with and that show them love, they suffer because you see the advertisements of all these happy people spending time with family and friends, and not everybody has that. So if you know someone who doesn't have that, show them a little bit of love or a lot of love. Do some charity work for people who aren't going to have that much this year. Okay, I love y'all.